Hello everyone, welcome back to Ear Mathematics. My name is Victor and today we're going to be learning about two-way tables and Venn diagrams. Now, of course, sometimes in probability, we track two different categories at the same time. So, for example, serving a class on whether they play sport or whether they play an instrument. So to make sense of overlapping data, we use two tools. There is one tool which is called a two-way table, and we have the Venn diagram. I just drew this one out of camera, so yeah, don't mind that. Let's zoom in just a little bit and look at our two-way table. So this is our two-way table. Rows track sport versus no sport. Now the columns track music versus no music. The bottom row and the far right columns are for totals right here. And so we're given some data. Okay, we're given some data that 12 students play both, which means that they both play sport and they can play an instrument. Now 5 play music but no sports here. 5 here, sorry. 8 do play sports but no music, so they don't play an instrument. And there are 30 students in a class total. Now our job is to fill in the missing boxes. The totals must balance, every row must add up to its total, and every column must add up to its total as well. Okay, so in the sport row, we have 12 that play music here, and 8 who don't. We need to add it to the point where it's to its total. So again, look at the total right here. We have 12 plus 8 is going to be 20. So the total for that row is going to be 20. I'll write this in yellow. 20. Looking at the far right total column, the top box is 20, of course. Now the bottom total is 30. So in the middle box, total no sport, it means that total students that do not play sports must be 10, because 20 plus 10 is 30. So I'm just write 10 that right here. Looks more populated now. So just look at the, so looking at the no sport row, we have 5 do play music and the total is 10. So the no sport, no music box must be 5, and no sport as well here as well. Okay. Okay, so the remaining totals we have, let's see, doing the same thing, we need to add the totals. 12 plus 5 will be 17, and then adding this as well, 8 plus 5 will be 13, and so we have found our numbers. Do we want to recheck? Of course we do want to. We want to find that whether 17 plus 13 will be 30, and that's exactly the case with that as well. So this table is perfectly balanced, and so this is the process of finding the total amount of students that do play music, don't play music, don't play any kind of anything, do play both, or whatever. Okay. Now we need to translate this exact data to our Venn diagram right here. Two overlapping circles inside a box. Now, as you can see right here in the middle part, I'm going to put this annotation a little bit in here in red. This red here is the intersection. This is the overlap. It represents the AND condition. Sorry, it looks a little bit glitchy. Let me just zoom that out. Looks better now. So it represents the AND condition. Students who play sport and music. We're looking at our table, and so we need to find how many students that do both. That number is 12. Let's write 12 in the middle. 12 right here. Looking at the sports circle, this whole circle must equal the sport total, which is 20. So you can see right here, 20 for sport. We already have 12 in the overlap, so 20 minus 12 leaves 8. 20 minus 12 is going to give us 8. These are the students who only play sport. Looking at the music circle, music here, total. The total is 12. We have 12 in the overlap, so 17 minus 12 equals 5. This is the amount of students who only play music. Finally, the space outside both circles represents neither. students who play don't play anything really. This is going to be 5 from our table. So let me just write 5 there. And so because we have mapped all our data, what we just need to do is calculate our probability. Right there, our formula, our probability question. So to calculate probability, you use the favorable over total. Probability a random student plays music, you want to use the favorable is the whole music circle. Use this whole music circle. So P music is going to be 7, which is the total number of students who play music, and the total is 30, so over 30. So the probability is 17 over 30. That's for music. What about for sport? Sport's the same thing. You just play this 20 number in here and you would get sport, so you get 20 over 30, and if you simplify this, it was 2 over 3. So for every 3 students in the class, you will have 2 students who play sports. Pretty healthy for a classroom. So in today's habits, of course, we have in two-way tables, the totals must balance vertically and horizontally. So in Venn diagrams here, always remember that the intersection is the overlap. You fill the middle section first, and then you will have the information for the entire Venn diagram itself. Okay, see you next time in the next video. Thanks for watching.